Hello, everybody. These days of August, we commemorate the birthday of Don Bosco. One interesting thing about his birthday that we celebrate year after year is that it takes us back to Becchi, to Colle Don Bosco, where he was actually born, where he grew up as a boy. The reflection I would like to share with you is very simple. Every time I go to Becchi, one thing that continues to surface visit after visit is what happened in this place which was in the middle of nowhere that has marked the lives of so many young people. What went on in the heart and in the mind of this little boy, John Bosco, that today we see the effects of that? And the more I reflect, and the more I meditate when I am in Colle Don Bosco in Becchi, always brings me to one very simple and central point. This boy was influenced by a dream where he was called to look into his own life, to look into his own experience, and decide about it not only in an egoistic way, not only what matters to me, but rather he was challenged by this man that his life could be accompanied by a lady. And it's the lady who showed him the way forward, and the lady who accompanied him. Basically, what remains with me is a very simple message. John Bosco was not afraid to allow himself to be challenged by God. He was not afraid to ask himself, what is God saying to me in all this? And once he listened in a very authentic and honest way, he was ready to give it all. He came from a very poor family. At the age of 2, he lost his father. He could have seen or imagined his life as an experience where I'm going to make a lot of money. I'm going to get my own back after a life of poverty. Well, that was not the case of John Bosco. John Bosco, remembering his own life, never forgetting the poverty that he had been through, he saw his own human experience in the light of the dream, in the light of the call. And what he did was that his own poverty became his greatest gift. He became a priest to connect with the poor. He became a priest to give everything he had, everything he was, to help out those who were in need. And his example is what we are living today. So the message I would like to share with you is this. First and foremost, let us find that inner space where we listen. What is God saying to me? God has given us the gift of life. Each one of us has his and her own past experience, with the good things and with the bad things, with the happy moments and with the sad ones. Yet each one of us has a future, because each one of us has a present. And when that present is seen, when that present is embraced through the light of God, with the image of Jesus, then like John Bosco, we can pick our own lives and make out of our own life a gift to others. So my suggestion, as I said, is first, let us ask God the courage and the grace to listen to him within our own sacred space, within our own hearts. And secondly, let us not be afraid to be challenged by Jesus. Let us not be afraid to listen what is God saying to us and go for it and follow it. Because God's call is the source of our joy. God's vocation is where we find true happiness. May God bless you and let us always remain united in prayer. Each one of us, we pray for each other, that we will have the courage to listen and the audacity to embrace the call and help others through the gift of our own call, of our own life. God bless you all.